Most luxury homes lose value faster than people think. They look stunning at first, they grab attention, but 10 years later they sit on the market collecting dust while buyers walk away unimpressed. The truth is, price alone doesn't make a home valuable over time. If you're spending millions of dollars on a property, you want to make sure it's more than just impressive today. You want it to hold value, even grow in value, 5, 10, 20 years from now. That's what separates a true luxury property from one that just looks the part. When you buy a home at this level, you're not just buying square footage or views, you're buying a financial asset. A luxury property with lasting value protects your investment in ways that stocks or collectibles can't. It gives you shelter, lifestyle, prestige, and a very real opportunity for appreciation. In fact, high-end properties in strong locations tend to be more stable than lower-tier properties during market dips, and they usually recover faster and higher when the market improves. So, how do you spot a luxury property that actually holds its value? One of the first things to look at is the architecture and design. Timeless design is a better investment than trendy design, every single time. Styles come and go quickly. What feels cutting-edge today might feel outdated 5 years from now, but homes built with classic proportions, functional layouts, and enduring materials tend to hold their value far longer. Think tall ceilings, open yet balanced floor plans, and natural light that makes sense. Look for real stone, solid hardwood floors, metal fixtures instead of plastic, and structural features that don't need changing as styles change. Quality of construction matters just as much as design. A luxury property with lasting value is built to last. That means you're not just looking at finishes and appearances. You want to know how it's built underneath the surface. Is the foundation solid? Are the walls well insulated? Are the materials made to last for decades, not just the first few years? Premium homes should have meticulous detailing, seamless cabinetry, precision in tile work, and a sense of care that you can literally feel when you walk through the house. If a home looks great on the surface but feels flimsy, it won't last, and neither will its value. Now let's talk about the most important factor of all, location. This has always been true, but in the luxury space it matters even more. A great location isn't just about a good view, it's about scarcity and long-term demand. Is it close to high-end restaurants, luxury shopping, international schools, cultural hubs, or elite golf courses? Is it in a place where wealthy people want to be and stay over time? If the answer is yes, that location will keep your home valuable. If you're looking at a beautiful home that's isolated, far from daily conveniences, or surrounded by properties that are half the price, then it doesn't matter how stunning the home is. Its value just will not hold. The best luxury locations have a mix of privacy and access. That's what today's buyers want. They want to feel tucked away, but they also want to get to their favorite restaurant in 10 minutes. That's why high-end properties in cities like Miami Beach, Malibu, and Monaco continue to command huge prices. They're not just scenic. They give people access to the lifestyle they want without compromising on privacy or security. A recent Forbes Global Properties survey even found that proximity to high-end amenities was the second most important factor for luxury homebuyers, right after the quality of the property itself. Another important piece of the puzzle is how the property is positioned in the market. Even the most beautiful home won't hold value if there's too much supply and not enough demand. This is why scarcity matters. If the property is one of very few in a highly desirable area, it's more likely to keep its value. When buyers know they can't just wait around for another similar home to show up, that pressure keeps values strong. You should always check how many properties like it have sold in the last few years and how long they stayed on the market. That gives you a picture of demand and staying power. Also, look at how prices have moved over time in that specific neighborhood, not just the broader city. Some luxury enclaves are consistently in demand even when the overall market slows down. That's usually a sign that the area has long-term appeal. It could be due to walkability, historic charm, protected views, or simple name recognition. When a neighborhood carries prestige and history, it tends to perform better through economic cycles. Lifestyle features are another strong indicator of lasting value. High-end buyers care about how the home supports the way they live. Privacy is a big one. Homes in gated communities or on large lots with natural barriers tend to sell better in the luxury segment. So do homes with impressive views, whether it's the ocean, the mountains, or the city skyline. People pay for views, and they keep paying over time. That's why properties with incredible views often appreciate faster and stay more desirable. Then there are the exclusive extras. Homes with concierge services, private gyms, smart security, wine cellars, or even helicopter pads usually appeal to buyers who want more than just a place to live. They want a full lifestyle. Some homes even come with access to private clubs, golf courses, or marinas. These things might seem like bonuses, but they create value because they connect the home to a community of other high-net-worth individuals. That makes the property not just a physical space, but part of a rare experience. You should also look at how adaptable the home is for the future. A home that's built with future changes in mind is more likely to stay relevant. For example, open wiring for new tech, flexible room layouts, or garage space that can easily fit electric vehicle charging are all signs the builder was thinking ahead. Buyers today are more interested in smart home features than ever before. Things like remote-controlled detailed lighting, security cameras, and automated climate control. These systems aren't just nice to have. They'll likely become expected in the future, which means homes that already include them will be more attractive in resale. Eco-friendly features are also becoming more important. Properties that have energy-efficient windows, solar panels, sustainable landscaping, or water-saving systems aren't just better for the environment. They're better long-term investments. Governments and local municipalities are offering more incentives for green homes, and buyers are increasingly conscious of ongoing utility costs. This shift is especially noticeable in newer developments, where high-end buyers expect their homes to reflect modern values. One more thing that gives a luxury home staying power is how it handles scale and proportion. A common mistake in high-end construction is building large for the sake of being large. But bigger isn't always better if the space feels awkward, cold, or hard to maintain. The best luxury homes are designed to feel balanced. Rooms flow naturally into each other. The ceiling height, window placement, and room sizes all work together in a way that feels natural and comfortable. Oversized foyers, empty hallways, or unnecessarily massive bedrooms can feel more like hotel spaces than a home. Sure, that kind of scale impresses on a tour, but it doesn't translate well to long-term livability. Buyers today are more tuned into how space feels than ever before, and homes that feel right, not just look big, tend to sell better down the line. And here's something a lot of people don't think about: the reputation of the surrounding community. In luxury real estate, it's not just the house that matters, it's the neighbors, the zoning, the future of the area. If you buy into a community where homeowners take pride in upkeep, where there are covenants protecting architecture, and where the HOA or community board actually maintains standards, you're protecting your property value. The moment an area starts slipping, whether it's noise complaints, neglect, or just a drop in the kind of clientele moving in, that has a real impact on resale. It's not about being snobby, it's about recognizing that luxury neighborhoods have a rhythm and culture of their own, and if that changes, the value of the home changes too. Now, let's talk about what to avoid. One of the biggest mistakes people make is falling in love with a home that's been overly customized. Unique is good, but only to a point. If a home has been designed in a way that suits one very specific lifestyle or taste, it might turn away most future buyers. Think of things like rooms shaped for unusual hobbies, oversized features that are hard to maintain, or strange layouts that make the home less practical. These things can make resale harder, even if the home looks impressive on paper. Another red flag is poor construction from flashy developers. Just because a home looks luxurious doesn't mean it was built well. Some developers cut corners, focusing more on marketing than on quality. Before buying, always check who built the home and what their track record is. If the builder has a history of rushed jobs, lawsuits, or complaints, that's a strong reason to walk away. A home's real value is hidden in the details: what's behind the walls, what kind of plumbing and electrical work was done, and whether or not the materials will hold up over time. Finally, avoid homes that are overpriced compared to others in the area unless there's a clear reason for the premium. Just because a seller calls something a luxury property doesn't mean it has the bones to back that up. If it's priced way above similar homes and the only justification is style or finishes, that price might not hold. The market will always correct inflated prices over time. What you want is a property that's priced based on real, lasting value, strong location, quality construction, smart layout, and features that matter long-term. Buying a luxury home with lasting value isn't about luck or going with your gut. It's about knowing what to look for and what to question. When you approach the process with a clear eye, you protect your investment and set yourself up for long-term gains, not just short-term satisfaction. What do you look for in a luxury property? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there.